Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we are talking about what happens when we have Saturn placed in the sign of Scorpio in our chart. So Saturn in Scorpio. Now, this is an important placement. It's a very powerful position for Saturn to be in. And so we'll get into that. I'd just like to let you guys know that I am a Vedic astrologer and I do Vedic astrology readings, and not only that, but I also offer birth time rectification. So if you don't know your birth time, I can help you figure it out. And distance energy healing, life coaching, career coaching, a whole bunch of other stuff. So you can check that all out over here at actually we're having some massive sales going on right now at GeboTheShaman.com. You can go down there and check it out. It's in the description below it as well. So go check it out, GeboTheShaman.com, and we'll get into Saturn in Scorpio. So what does it mean when we have Saturn in Scorpio? In order to better understand this placement, we need to understand what Saturn means, and then we'll talk about what Scorpio means, and come up with our own analysis of Saturn in Scorpio. So, Saturn. What is Saturn? Saturn is the boss, the ruler, he is the judge, He's the one that makes all the rules and holds you to them, keeps your feet to the fire, kind of thing. Saturn is in charge of discipline, structure, organization, and he's also in charge of limitations and obstacles and obstructions, things like that. So it's a very difficult planet. Not everybody likes Saturn, but he is the planet that gives you the most rewards, and he really rewards you for your hard work and your discipline and your organization and things like that. So Saturn is a really good planet, especially for me. I was afflicted when I was younger. Saturn really had a bad effect on me during my childhood. So, but now as an adult, he's actually giving me rewards and blessings, and now that I'm in his Saturn Mahadasha planetary time period, then it's pretty good. It's really good for me. So anyway, guys, let's talk about Virgo. So what does Virgo mean? Or sorry, what am I talking about? Scorpio. So Scorpio. So Scorpio is the planet of birth, death, sex, transformation, sudden ups and downs, sudden gains and losses, things like that. So yeah, it's it's the planet, it's the sign of sudden transformation, and this can be life altering transformation. It can be you can go from being a pauper to a millionaire, and then a couple years later go back from being a millionaire to being a pauper again. It's it's going from homeless to millionaire and back. So it's one of those signs that can do that. It's sudden transformation. It's things like that. It also relates to psychology. So psychology, our most deepest rooted issues that we're not aware of, our unconscious issues. So our unconscious mind, a lot of people get confused between the subconscious mind and the unconscious mind. And the unconscious mind, just so you know what it is, it's things that you are not aware of. Unconscious means not aware. So, yeah. So that's what Scorpio has to do with deep unconscious issues, psychological issues, you know, things like has to do with sudden change, like anyway, we've gotten into that enough. So we'll talk about what Saturn in Scorpio means. So Saturn in Scorpio here. This is not a bad placement for Saturn. This is actually pretty good for Saturn. Saturn is discipline, hard work, and limitations, and like setbacks and delays. So Saturn in Scorpio actually delays your transformations and stuff like that. So he will, like, if, for example, if Scorpio wanted to give you like a sudden loss, like you lose your job or you lose a parent or something like that, if Scorpio wanted to do that, Saturn would actually be the one to slow down that effect, so and make that transition and that transformation less subtle, and actually happen over time, so you're aware of it, so you have more ability to cope with it, instead of it happening like right away. So that's something that that this can bring, is can actually help your sudden losses and things, but also it brings slow growth too, so slow transformation. So a lot of people want to spiritually awaken and evolve to the next level and bring humanity up to the next level and really evolve their consciousness. Well, Saturn says you're going to have to work really hard to do that. And it's going to take time, and it's going to take effort, and it's going to take discipline, and structure, and organization. So, that's what Saturn does. He wants you to grow and evolve, but he wants to test you. He wants to test you. He wants to see how bad you want it. Because if you don't want it that bad, then you're not going to put in the discipline and the hard work and the daily effort that it takes to do spiritual practices like these. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, yeah, so that's pretty much what Saturn in Scorpio does. Let me just see if I have anything else to share with you guys. Alrighty, guys, so if you have this placement, Saturn in Scorpio, that also means that Saturn is going to, make you work hard for your psychological sanity and your I know that sounds a lot worse than it is, but you're like, for example, the spiritual practices, so this stuff over here, so the self-transformation and stuff like that, Cosmic Qigong, self-transformation challenge. If you do those practices every day, and what is that showing Saturn? That's showing Saturn discipline, consistency, effort, hard work. So if you do this stuff every day, that's a massive way to quickly transform yourself. Those practices are super powerful, so go check them out at patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman, or you can just go directly to GeboTheShaman.com, and you can click on the links there. They'll take you to everywhere that you need to go. Alrighty, so yeah, this has been Saturn and Scorpio, and another thing that it does is it brings psychological transformation. Your hard work, your discipline, things like that will help you to evolve and clear out your unconscious mind, so that it can be, so that every part of you can be integrated and whole. Because if we have a lot of stuff trapped in our unconscious mind, which is all the emotions that we stuffed down, then it's going to be, it's going to be hard to release that. So that's what Saturn here is doing, and also, the what was I gonna say? So the spiritual practices. So if you do those every day, you'll benefit greatly from them. And then the other thing is your second house. So if you have this in your second house, so again, I didn't go into great depth about the house placements, which I will do in a later video. But if you happen to have this in your second house, that means that you'll be slow to speak, and 8th house has to do with the Scorpio has to do with it's like the poison. So it's, if you have that in your second house, it's basically in your throat, so you'll have a hard time speaking and things like that. So that's something that I struggled with a lot for a lot of years. So anyway, it'll also make you probably slower, maybe. You're or with your feelings too. So that's what I wanted to say. Sorry guys. With your feelings, so you would be one to push down your feelings, to suppress them, to not let them be known, because Saturn, what is Saturn? It's limitation, it's restriction, it's constriction, it's pushing things down, pushing your feelings down, and things like that. So Saturn here in Scorpio is a water sign, so that relates to the emotions, that relates to the heart, mind, the can be a lot of stress and things like that. So a remedy for this is to do a daily practice. So if you get an astrology reading from me, I will give you your own mantra to do. And your mantra is basically a practice that slows your mind down. It slows your mind down. It gets it to focus on one thing, and that's it. So anyway guys, so one thing that I did wanted to say before we go is that I have some massive sales going on right now. I have my astrology certification course. So my astrology certification course, I have that bundled together with this, which is Cosmic Qigong. And so yeah, there's a whole bunch of pretty much everything that you see over here is on sale. It's all like 50% off. It's bundled together, so it gives you the best deal ever. Alright guys, so yeah, so I'll talk about my courses and stuff like that. So if you want to become a Vedic astrologer, then I have an astrology certification course for you. And the course is basically takes you through step by step what I expect my astrologers to do for a reading. So it'll walk you through like A to Z and what to look for and things like that. It's super simple. You don't need to be an astrology genius or a savant or anything like that to figure this stuff out. You can use your own knowledge as well as what I provided for you. So yeah, it's a great way to earn a little bit of extra money. It's a great side income, and yeah, so check that out. I bundled it together with the Qigong course, so you can get both for like half off. So the price of the astrology course alone is $500, but I've added the Qigong course, and then now it's only like $300. It's a super good deal. So anyway, guys, we have astrology readings, birth time rectification. So if you don't know your birth time, you can do that. Have distance energy healing. So if you're struggling mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever, the distance energy healing will definitely help you. I use Qigong and other practices. So if you are one of those straggle daggles, those those people who can't seem to find their path and purpose in life, I have the career consultation, and I have life coaching. So you could be, if you're interested in that, go check it out at gebotheshaman.com. And then of course we have the ritual magic courses. Those are designed to actually go into your unconscious mind and your subconscious mind and just nuke everything out of there. It's designed to go in there and remove your unconscious blocks. So then we have the Qigong courses, of course, and you can check those out at gebotheshaman.com, or you can also go to patreon.com/gebotheshaman. Alrighty guys, so if you like this video, please give it a like. Really helps the channel. If you enjoyed it, then if you like this video, and if you'd like to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe down there. And yeah, click that bell notification, because I do upload every single day at 12 p.m. Mountain Time, whatever that is for you. So alright guys, so I guess that does it for me, and we will talk to you next time. Alrighty, peace.